actually kind of cold here, so it's more like this. How is everybody this morning? Are you there? Is anybody there? I'm here. Are you there? I don't know. I don't see anybody. So I'm just going to talk to myself in a terrible, terrible accent. Good morning. One person. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That part in Trolls, when he starts singing that song, I laughed so hard. Talking about a movie that I expected nothing from, that made me laugh. Good morning! Woohoo! Rebecca, I saw your message, and I'm going to write you back as soon as this is over. I was on preschool drop-off this morning. Kelsey, you're not alone. Good morning! Look at that, 5 out of 4 is commenting. Good morning! Hi, Jenny. I am okay. I'm, hold on, let me go to the 5 out of 4 group so I know who I'm talking to. I like to see who I'm talking to. There we are. Debbie. It was Debbie. Good morning, Debbie. Yay! Thanks, Bridget. I'm doing well this morning. I wasn't supposed to do preschool drop-off, but we actually really, really needed to go to the grocery store. Really, really. And Stella started fussing about me taking her, and so we just did the whole middle school drop-off, go to the grocery store. Yeah, that's my exciting morning. Not that exciting. But I'm doing well. I actually meant to, somebody in the 5 out of 4 family was talking about some exercises they do to help their shoulders go back to where they should, because we all spend too much time hunched over the computer. And I have this knot in my shoulder that goes to my hip and goes to my head, and it is just I tried a massage last week. I try a lot of things, and I really just think it boils down to not exercising a lot or enough or at all, let's be honest. And so I gotta figure it out, because it's the only thing that it's just not going away. Anyway, I'm in a good mood because I got the kids' woven pajama pants out last night. This is something that I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, because it's not a hard pattern, but it's just doing it. I've been sitting on this for, I'm going to say 2 years. I'm sure somebody in the 5 out of 4 organization will throw me under the bus if it's been more than that. But it's been sitting in the working folders for at least 2 years, not working. Every Christmas I would do something else, or I would try and not do something else. My kids appreciate that when I take a little time off over the holidays. In fact, I had something planned, and I think I'm going to finish working on it, but then not put it into testing until probably January, because I would like to spend some time with my children. So I'm really excited. I think they're super cute. They're super quick and easy. I will show you. This is only slightly embarrassing. This is my bin of flannel. I'm embarrassed. I'm more than slightly embarrassed. I don't know. Somebody asked me for the farm animal flannel. I can't even find it. But I have this I don't have enough of this. But how cute is that? And I think I did this when we first moved to Atlanta. Yeah, it would have been 2006. It's just ridiculous. Oh, one of these days is pretty much the working folder, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to find the farm animal flannel. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is all I have left of it. But somebody asked where I got it, and I had to admit that I'd been hoarding it for years. How adorable. Wait, how adorable is that? And unfortunately, I don't have I do have a selvage. I'm pretty sure I got it at fabric.com. It's Michael Miller. I was going to guess that. It's Michael Miller, and it's called Santa's Farm. But it's probably It's pretty old. Anyway, it is what it is. So I started noticing, or okay, I didn't notice. Jenny told me. No, she would come out in her pajamas and they were capris. And Reeby's not here, or she's here now, but she's not here for school. And so, like, I couldn't see her pajamas as a daily reminder that the kid needs some clothes. And I mean, we were like almost harassing Jenny, but at the same time, I was like, well, it's me not buying them because. And so, yeah, that was sort of my impetus because we actually had a matching pair of, I made the adult free pajama pants. I think they're just called woven pajama pants. And I made Jenny a matching pair of kids' pants, but it was like from that working file. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have no excuse. Anyway, they're free. Happy holidays. Happy whatever you celebrate. I'm just happy to share them with you. And they turned out really well. There's not a ton of options. It's literally one rise, which works. Because, let me be honest about rises for kids. They have just a regular rise. I don't have the measurements here in front of me. But I would say that, how many kids do I have? 6. 6 out of 6 kids wear them around their hips no matter what. Oh, thanks, Laura. So Laura's posted the link to them in the comments of the Facebook group. And yeah, it's literally pockets, optional drawstring, shorts or pants. That's all you get. But super quick. Without pockets, I'm saying 45 minutes or less. With pockets, I made the mistake of making one child a pair with pockets because I wanted to check the opening, where they put their hand in. And yeah. Anywho, so now I have a lot more. Oh, Melissa. I have a lot more to make. So I have a couple of plans for this week. I'm thankful right this second that you can't actually see my sewing room because, you can only see it from here up. You get a little hint of it in the bottom corner there, but, and if I do this, you can't even see what's on the back of my chair. But, anywho, I'll show you some pictures. How about that? Let's see if this is the right. Aha! Oh my gosh. And you know what? I'm actually a little happy that we waited 2 years. I don't think we've had kids baby sizes for 2 years. Maybe we have. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, weird. Okay, well, maybe I'm not frozen. Come back to me. No, I am. Alright, well, let's see if this keeps working. So we have the baby, and here's the shorts version because they live in Hawaii and it's unfair. And then pockets are shown right here. Super cute. And then I'm going to show you. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? This is Jenny Early's family. I'm obsessed, and this is exactly what pictures I should have done, except, well, I didn't get them done. So, sizes 0 through 3 months through 14, and then you can pick right back up on the adult sizes. I am still frozen, and I don't even why am I frozen? What if I switch to this? Let's see. Oh, well, I'm here now. The picture's not as good. This is using my MacBook camera, but if I turn this off, how about now? Nope, still frozen. Wow, I look tired in that picture, so we're going to go back to this camera. Good morning! So were you able to see the pictures of the pajama pants? Maybe? Hopefully? Hopefully somebody will tell me if you couldn't. It's that kind of day. Now I'm kind of used to this one. Alright, well, I'm behind on comments over on YouTube, so I will spend this moment. Oh, good, they did, okay. D, in order for me to go to a physical therapist, I have to go see my regular doctor first and wait for it. I don't have a regular doctor because I already see the OB once a year, and now I see an endocrinologist every 6 months, which they just upped my meds. So, Mom, if you're on, my meds are getting upped. It's just, I know. All right, D, I know. I can hear you being like, "Are you kidding me?" I know. All right, woohoo! Have you tried the mayo? It's body work but not massage. I have tried needling. I've got like this thing that you press on the pressure points. I've tried a lot. I basically live on a heating pad. Anywho, I'm flannel. Oh, thanks for posting it, Laura, over on the YouTube channel too. Wow, I'm really behind. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Katrina. You know, I think yoga would actually really help me, but that's a very quiet and calming thing, and I probably don't make enough for that in my life. You know, even Revi came home from school, and she's like my mother's height. It was amazing how much she's grown just in the fall. So yeah, they're all getting big. Okay, get a massage. I got a massage last week. It wasn't enough. I have a chiropractor, and it helps. Like right now, if I went, I would have immediate release. But it's not the muscle. Like that's, and there's some sort of exercise I need to be doing. I don't know. This is like a long term. Even when I was in middle school, I remember this boy being like, this is my friend, who was like, what's up? Why are your shoulders so high? Why are you walking around like this? Why are you so tense? And it's, I carry all my tension in my shoulders. There you go. Thai yoga massage. I gotta figure out a place who does that. I will try all the massages. Oh, Jacinda, really? Ugh. I went in there and I was like, hey, this is the endocrinologist. Sorry, I'm back on that. Jacinda and I are thyroid buddies. I went in and I was like, hey, I've gained 10 pounds since the thyroidectomy. Like, something's up. And she looked at me and she's like, I think it's COVID. I'm like, no, like nothing's really changed. Like, it's not COVID. She didn't believe me. But I was right. I grabbed my fingers and I can't even imagine that. Who is that? Yvonne. I can't even figure out what we're talking about. All right. So last week's winner. Hold on. I've already forgotten the name. Julien Madewell. You were the winner of the $10 gift certificate from last week's Tipsy Tuesday. We'll be picking a live winner today as well as a winner at the end of the week. So make sure you put your comments in. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Honestly, if I'm honest, it's always hard to concentrate for me because it's just my personality. Just keeping it real. Oh my goodness. So hopefully you have been looking at the blog. We have a new, yoga with Adrienne. I'm going to write that down. I have dumbbells and I actually need to get back to that. I was doing a great job of exercising. It was some group thing. I can't even remember what it was called. Oh, D, we're together. We'll be thyroid buddies too. I need to get back to some sort of weight training because it definitely helps everything. And all my free time. Oh my gosh, speaking of all my free time, my desk is a mess, but I want to show you this. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Oh no, I hope I didn't lose it. I had a new painting to share with you. I shared it. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud. How cute is that? So I drew this and painted it yesterday. And then my husband was very kind. He did not mean this meanly. But he pointed out that the tree is actually backwards and that the gnome is actually British. So I actually have two loves, in addition to my family. I love gnomes and I love vintage Ford Broncos. So hopefully this looks like a vintage Ford Bronco and not a Geo Tracker. I think that it needs to be slightly longer. But anyhow, my light just went out. I think this happened last week too. I was really proud of this. Oh, there it goes. I was really proud of this, and I think I'm going to put it on my Christmas card this year. Today I'm working on a cute little deer, and really what I've realized is that I'm not a loose and messy floral. I'm looking for a painting that I've done around here, but I actually mailed them all out. So if you were keeping track of my paintings, I took part in Inktober. And I did like a garden theme. And so I had a lot of radish or a beet or something random. And from there, I actually chose my favorites and scanned them in high resolution and then uploaded them to both Society6 and Redbubble. So I could open stores just to, excuse me, man, so I could just get used to putting my work out there. And I actually talked about this in the 5 out of 4 family newsletter this week. If you're not familiar with the 5 out of 4 family, it's our monthly membership. It is a separate Facebook group that's just open to family members, and we do a lot of member education. Like we have a new piece of information that gets posted every week. Sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's a free pattern. And anyway, if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to ask them. But no, I'm more than happy to answer them. Anywho, so I took all of my paintings from October and I did a ton of leaves in November, but I stopped posting them on Facebook because I was a little worried about overwhelming my sewing community with painting, when in reality, so many of us cross over that I need to just get over it. And I enjoy posting my art because it helps me stay accountable and helps me keep painting every day. And that was the purpose of Inktober for me, is that I really wanted to get in the habit of painting every day. I took an amazing class last spring on surface pattern design with Bonnie Christine from Art Gallery Fabrics. My light, I think I just need to go turn it off. But anyway, it's like a little strobe light. I'm at the disco. I took this amazing class with Bonnie Christine, and I really enjoyed it, and I learned how to do repeating patterns, and I learned a ton from her. She's amazing. And the problem is that I hadn't already developed the habit of drawing every day. I had a sketchbook, but I was just frozen, and I couldn't, it was like this fear of failure, it was perfectionism, it was all these things wrapped into one. And so I finished the class, and then I was like doing a little bit of art, but it just wasn't a good enough habit. And fast forward to October, I was like, okay, this is it. I'm making this a habit. We're going to do this. It's go time. So I painted every day, and then I did most days in November. It's very difficult with, the kids home and stuff like that, but we're getting it done. I'm not exercising, but we're getting it done. Laundry is everywhere. My room's a wreck, but we're getting it done. And I wanted to open the stores on Redbubble and Society 6 in part to see my art on projects, which is like really neat. I was actually trying to find a place who would print a set of 12 cards of like 4 different choices so that I could sell them. But if you know me, I can't, I will never sell fabric. I can't be trusted to put things together and sell them from my home and go to the post office. Like, that's just not my first love. So that's partly why I didn't do that route, and it was very hard to find a point of service site that would do a mix of cards. So I found the cards on Redbubble and Society 6. I had ordered a few things from Redbubble for my kids because they're huge She-Ra and Avatar fans, but I had never posted. So anyway, that was really cool and really fun, and I haven't made a ton of sales. But that's not what it's about. It's just about getting it out there. So this weekend, I spent the entire weekend putting together gifts for the new members. And I was like berating myself about why it had taken me so long. I closed the membership in October. And usually I had all the gifts here. But then I was like, okay, I'm going to paint for them too. And then I was like, well, I'll just paint the whole month of October and then I'll have enough type thing. I still took all of November, and here it is. And I was just like pausing. And my husband's like, you're sending paintings. And they're not like paintings people asked for. You're just sending this little piece of yourself. And I'm going to go turn out this light because it's driving me nuts. That's one of those umbrella lights that if you knock it over, it breaks. So it breaks. Am I wearing the Weekender? I actually did post this as the Weekender. I thought it was a Weekender, but it's not. It's a Josephine. And the reason I know that is the shoulders and the cowl. The cowl on the Josephine is much bigger. So one of the things that I really want to work on, even though I'm not coming out with a new pattern, I would like to update the Weekender to have this cowl. I like the turtleneck too, so I might end up with both, but we get a little crazy. Anyway. So I packaged them all up. Everybody got a painting. It was very hard for my perfectionism to send out random paintings of vegetables, but I just thought it was nice. And I like using things that I make. So now I'm working on some holiday themes and just working. To go back to that Bonnie Christine class, like, it's actually really exciting. She opened up an entrepreneur mentorship program, and you had to apply to be a part of it, and they're looking for people who are kind of ready to take their business to the next level. So I applied, and I got it. It's a year-long commitment, and it's meetings with 29 of my closest friends. But I'm actually really excited. It's I don't know a lot of entrepreneurs closely. I don't know any at all. And so I'm really excited about getting together with this group. I don't think it's all women. It might be. But Bonnie Christine has done amazing things, both with art gallery fabrics and her own classes that she offers on Skillshare and on her website. And so, yeah, that's my excitement. It kicks off in January, and expect big things because it's just going to be so invigorating to have people to bounce ideas off of, and yeah, who can help me get in a direction. Like, I'm excited. And I mean, she's amazing. So if you're not familiar with Bonnie Christine, go look up her art. It's amazing. She sells a lot of stuff on her website too, and she does this planner. If you're on Skillshare, go take her organization class. It's really impressive. Anyway, moving back to me. I think I am going to go back to posting art on our Instagram channel just to help me stay accountable. And I enjoy it. And it is a part of me. And it's going to be part of the 5 out of 4 business. I think I've said this before, is that I really would like to design my own fabric one day. And so that's definitely what I'm working on as part of the 5 out of 4 offerings. Valerie, I 100% feel like it's kind of a big deal, so thank you. I might have cried a little when she said that I made it. And I might have been in line at Smoothie King or somewhere. And like, she sent me a DM over Instagram. So it was it was a voice message, and it was just really, really nice. I know lots of things, and I always wonder, hold on, I need to know who this is. Angela. Do you mean shoot your own Skillshare classes, Angela? Because that is definitely on my list. I loved doing the swim workshop. One of my ideas for Skillshare is to do just like a sleeveless tank swing dress and walk people through how to sew it up. And I just have all these ideas, and unfortunately it takes time, and I don't have a nanny. You know, I have these children who like my attention too. So, good morning, Galen. You should definitely look into it. They do challenges on Skillshare a lot. That's pretty neat. Oh, that's true, Catherine. I'm a little, like, I think picky's the wrong word, because I think it is probably perfectionism coming out. But it is, like, I know designs I like when I see them. Like the farm design. I just lost it. That Christmas at the farm. Like, that's super cute. That's not really my style. If I were doing a kid's pattern or fabric line, that would be great. But yeah, Skillshare is amazing, Melissa. They have a little bit of everything, and you pay by the year. And does anybody else see the lighting going crazy? And it wasn't the light that I thought it was. It makes me think it might be my camera. And I wonder if when I move, no, anywho. I love being a member of Skillshare. They have a ton of classes. Spoonflower also offers challenges, and so does Minted. It's like a holiday card challenge. So anyway, yeah. Oh, Angela. All right, moving right along. Over on the blog, we have we're continuing our freebies posts. We have the do-it-yourself pet placemat, which is ridiculously cute. It's in the shape of a little bone, and I love the fabric that Lindsay chose for that. And then Tiffany also posted a coffee mug sleeve DIY. That's actually on my list of things that I've wanted to make. And so I am really looking forward to making that. I think I'm actually going to do it as part of some gifts for our teachers. My sister's a preschool teacher, and I love her dearly. And so I always ask her, like, what should I get? And typically her answer is the same, a gift card. And poor Sid was like, I want to get my teacher a mug that says best teacher in the world. And all I could think is, I bet your teacher has 10 of those or did at one time, So I don't know why. So I can honestly say I have a MacBook Pro, and it is an amazing computer. This is my third one in the last 15 years. I love it, but the camera on it is horrendous. It is the worst. So that's why I normally go to this camera, which is still frozen. I don't know why, but look at how much better it is. Maybe if I don't know why. Oh, that might not have been the right thing to do. It's really frustrating, honestly. Ooh. Nope, still frozen. I've turned it off. I've turned it back on. No idea. I'm just going to turn it off. I keep thinking I'm going to actually go get a real webcam because I'm actually using my Rebel SL2. And it's not the best webcam for live streaming because I actually have to have it on manual focus. This is just for anybody who's interested in this type of thing. So let's see if it works now. Well, who said that? Coming back over here. Fern, that was actually partly why we thought it was funny. My husband came up with the name 5 out of 4, and at the time we were like, oh, it's like those jokes when they say it's 5 out of 4 stars. So yeah, that was definitely part of it. Bridget, that was the thing. And that's actually when you Google why do their cameras stink so bad, it's because nobody uses them. So there's that. And a streaming camera is actually not that hard. Man, it's still frozen. I don't my computer. I don't know. Anywho, a camera is not. All right. So go check out the blog. We have a couple of more planned this week and a couple more planned next week. I've got some more that I'm working on, especially now that I finished the woven pajama pants, and I've decided not to do a real pattern, that we'll have to go into testing. And I love doing the free tutorials. It's so fulfilling because it gets me outside of my typical churn, and I get to do new things. And so I have some ideas for stuff I want to do. So hopefully I can make it work. All right, that is actually all I have. What am I forgetting? Oh, I wanted to share one thing with you. I know, right? So I ordered some fabric. When I was doing the women's Leslie, Michelle Tanaccio, I probably mispronounced her last name, but she's lovely, and she's in Hawaii, so she's probably not on right now. I'm going to show you this version that she made if I can pull it up quickly enough. I think I said this, and I showed you her picture when I'm going to icons so I can find it. Here it is. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I was getting the rainbow spinning wheel of death. Pick your life person. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to show you this version of the Leslie that she did. I am obsessed with it. And it's oh gosh. She works at Selah Fabric, and we've actually had them. We participate in their giveaways, and they participate in ours and all that stuff. Oh, thanks, Angela. Angela likes my Back to the Future license plate. That was a gift from my husband. The Back to the Future trilogy is some of my all-time favorite movies. I can't even explain it. I love it. My husband does a great impersonation of the Marty McFly laugh. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. So, Michelle works over at Selah Fabric Company, and that's Selah, S-E-L-A-H. And when she posted this, I'm showing you the pictures right here, I fell in love. And I gotta figure out what kind of fabric it is. It is called Cuddle. It always has these funny names. And so I'm copying her. She's not gonna see me in real. No, wait, that one's not it. Oh my gosh. So she sent it to me. And if my kids see it, they're going to steal it and cry when I make myself something out of it. But how gorgeous is this? Oh wait, that's the inside. It's so beautiful. And she used, this is called Rainbow Grunge. She sent me like just a scrap. That's all she had left. Hopefully I can piece it together and nobody will notice for the hood like she did. I'm such a copycat. But it's so beautiful and it's rainbow, and in February it's going to make my heart so happy. Like, I'm not kidding. She even used this for the trim. And so I ordered that. She was destashing her personal thing, I think, for me. But then on her website I found these awesome hipster deer that at first I was like, oh my gosh, Kellen's gonna love this. And it's so great. And then Stella saw it this morning when the package came and she was like, that is mine. I can. Let me click on it. She sent me the link over here. I always mispronounce it because, well, if you know me, I always mispronounce everything. 20% off all retail until the end of the year. Look at that. I will share this with you. Let me bring this over. Wait, I gotta go to the right camera. Primary display, secondary display. There you go. So, not that you can see it because I've got this in the way. Oh, good grief. Yeah. So it's Selah, SELAH, fabricco.com. It's great. They do pre-orders and they have retail, and she has no idea that I'm talking about her today. But this fabric is absolutely gorgeous. I've actually used some others from her before as well too. I got this great custom from her that just had hearts on it. It was for Valentine's Day. It was so cute, and I made pants for Stella. So I even got some of the Rainbow Grunge and swimsuit because you know how I like to hoard my swimsuit fabric. It's so fantastic, and it's going to bring me so much joy. So Michelle, thank you for being my inspiration and letting me copy you. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm looking at my notes. I got to pick a live winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I pick somebody who hasn't been picked before. I will never keep that straight in my head. I'm actually more likely to pick somebody who I picked last week because I'm like, oh, I recognize that name. And actually, oh, all right. Let's find somebody. What shall you say? How's about Angela H? There you go. You commented on my Back to the Future. It was off topic, but that's okay. You commented. So you are the live winner of a $10 gift card to 5 out of 4 patterns. Don't forget to check out the free kids pajama pants. They pair nicely with the free adult pajama pants, which is our #1 most downloaded pattern. Anyway, I wish I could say that about like that one of my paid for patterns outstripped my free patterns, but that's just not the case. That's life. I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, you're welcome. Definitely go look at the fabric. If you need me at all, I will be online today and hopefully cleaning my sewing room. I would really like to reorganize my sewing room, but that would be like a 5-day, it's one of those where it'll look worse. Oh yeah, thanks Laura. Angela, email Laura at 5out of4.com to claim your price. But it's one of those where it'll look worse before it looks better, and I'm not sure it will ever look better. I think I just need to get rid of about 60% of my fabric stash. So I might as well sew up free gifts for the blog, right? That's what I thought. All right, remember, never stop sewing, never stop growing, and tune in next week. See you soon. Have a great week.